close and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
Yeah. Good morning. Today we are having such a snowy day and I feel like it doesn't transfer well on camera, but it has been a non-stop snowing since last night. And personally, I love snow. I think it is so beautiful. It's so nice to look at. Not driving, but nice to look at. It's currently 2 degrees, but it says it feels like -18 because of the wind. So we will not be going outside today. Today we're gonna attempt to have a nice little cozy day in. Cozy can go 2 ways when you have kids. Semi-cozy and then just chaotic. So we're gonna try to aim for cozy today. Honestly, look at that little hair. Honestly, today I'm gonna try to not focus so much on cleaning and just doing chores because that just takes away from the coziness and then it just becomes a regular short chores day. I'm hoping I can actually get to maybe scrapbooking a little bit. I wish we can do s'mores outside, but like I said, we're in extreme cold weather watch or warning, so I don't wanna be outside. I might work on the laundry room project that I've been working on for the past couple of weeks, but the rule for today is no expectations and just go with the flow. First up on the cozy agenda is we're gonna make some orange juice. If you watched my recent video, then you know we got a new Ninja juicer and we have been using it like crazy. Pineapple juice, orange juice, carrot juice, all the juices. And let me tell you, it has been so freaking delicious. I did just put my little one to nap, so I'm gonna make this for my toddler. Let's go. And just like that, we have our orange juice. I think this is about 4 to 5 oranges. I mean, my daughter and I did eat about 1 in slices, but this is as much as it gave us. All the little discards. I love how organized this Ninja machine is. I feel like I've become a Ninja family. This is what I'm left over with because my daughter took the other part. And this is some pineapple juice that we had left over from yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and just mix both. I don't want to dirty a spoon, so I'm just gonna give it a little swirl. That just hits the spot every single time. That's so good. This beats any store-bought juice by like 10,000%.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new.
Yeah.
I just wanna go out and walk with you.
The way I've been doing this pregnancy scrapbook from my first pregnancy is not so disorganized like a junk journal, although I do want to do that in the future. This one is organized by timeline of events. So the first page is me finding out that I am pregnant, like a picture of all the pregnancy tests, my acceptance picture, announcement. This was our official announcement to like our friends and family. I have a pet picture, which I need to add a few more things to. And that's kind of just the way I'm doing it. To keep myself organized, what I did last time is that I kind of wrote on the post-its the dates and timeline so I don't go crazy like I did in the first half of this book. So I have the order of events. I have the gender reveal, family visits. And to make things even easier for myself, paper clipped each event so that way when I'm ready to scrapbook, I can just move on to the next one. So the next event I plan on scrapbooking is actually the gender reveal. So I have all these pictures. This is the cake. I sit upside down. Yes, it is. This is the cake that revealed it all, that she was a girl. This is the paper when they called me. I actually had my coworker write it down and get on the phone call with the nurse because I didn't want to find out just yet. And then just like the whole little reveal that we had. A lot longer later because with kids it definitely takes time to complete even the smallest of projects. I did get to complete one page here, my gender reveal page. You can hear them in the back. This day our friends threw us a little party and get together, so we have like the cake here with the pink inside for the gender reveal, pictures of us. They did this the cutest little idea for the Hershey bars. They put she, he, and obviously. I did keep a chocolate bar from that time, and I know it's expired, but I just wanted to keep it as momentum, although I don't know how much of a good idea that will be in 10 years, 20 years. Honestly, I'm super happy with how it came out. If I just get in a routine of scrapbooking at the very least once a week, I can just knock this out so quickly. And I have to get started on my second pregnancy one because I can't have a pregnancy book for one kid and not the other. After the pregnancy books, I feel like that's when I can actually start junk journaling, like the time in the present. Now it's time to clean up. I haven't decided what I want the cover to be, so it's gonna stay blank, I think, until pretty much the very end. I was gonna cook and make a little cozy meal, but you know what's cozier than cooking? Not cooking and ordering pizza. So here we are. We got the big dinner box with cheese pizza. Oh, you can't even see it. Cheese pizza, and then this craziness here with pepperoni, mushrooms, pineapple, onion, I think. Me personally, I love a good old extra cheese pizza plain. Occasionally I'll do the pepperoni or the ham. All right, you guys, we're gonna break the cozy vibes for just about 10 minutes and hear me out. I said I didn't want to harp on cleaning too much today because I wanted to be nice and relaxing. However, I do understand that just putting in a little bit of time will make me feel more relaxed when I go to bed and when I wake up. So I'm gonna give myself 15 minutes to do all the cleaning I want for the night. Kitchen, living room, whatever, 15 minutes. That way I can move the night along and just get to more relaxing activities. Just like that, time is up. Honestly, for 15 minutes, I think I did a pretty good job. I just picked up mostly rather than cleaned up. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with how we left things kind of here. While I was cleaning, you might have noticed this little yellow journal, and I actually got this at Target the other day. It is a recipe journal. I have been wanting one of these for about 2 months now. Seeing it at the store, which I had never seen before, was a sign to just get it, start on it. And honestly, I love the color. I love the oranges. It just screams like that this journal belongs in the kitchen. Like, it feels like a kitchen book, you know? It's pretty simple. It's literally just a recipe journal. And the reason I've been wanting one of these is because I keep going back to the same few recipes often on my phone, and something I'm trying to do is get better at being off my phone. I hate staring at my phone for 30 minutes at a time and reading a recipe, trying to go back and forth, and it just gets annoying with the screen going off. I feel like I'm a zombie in front of my toddler, and I just thought, why not write down recipes like the old days? So like I said, the one I found at Target was pretty simple, but exactly what I need. On the corner here, you'll be able to see the type of dish it is, like breakfast, dinner, snacks. You're just gonna write exactly what it is, the dish, how difficult, how many portions, tips, tricks, and then there's a whole page here for actual recipe and notes. What I want to do as well is take it a step further, and maybe in this little box here or in the recipe section, I want to take an actual picture either from the recipe card online or a picture of my own and paste it here, because I like to have visuals. So I think I'm going to go ahead and break the ice so I can actually start using this and not be nervous about messing it up with my handwriting, which is holding me back for some reason, even though it's my own freaking book. I cannot get over how cute this is. I'm like so in love with this journal. I think it's only right in a cozy video that while I do a recipe journal, I have a nice drink in hand. And at this point in time, I have to choose between wine and hot chocolate. But honestly, I'm leaning towards a nice hot chocolate. While that heats up, if you know that these cookies, these airplane cookies are, I shouldn't say them, so good. And I've been obsessed with these for like the past 2 months. What did I think was gonna happen? 5-second rule. Call me nasty, I don't care. I'm building up my immune system. Beautiful journal, I wanted to test out all these new colors that I got, so I just wrote hello in all the colors that I brought. I do know what my first recipe is going to be. It's going to be the chicken capri skillet, I think it is. I've shared it on here before. This recipe right here is so delicious and I make it all the time. So because I know that this recipe is one that I keep going back to, it's 100% in my rolls, in my dinner spinner, whatever it's called. You know, when you make the same recipe over and over, it's in one of those. So I'm gonna write that down. There we have it. We have our very first written recipe on here. As you can tell here, I wrote the steps, the first word of each step in a different color, and it just makes it easier to read, in my opinion. Not gonna lie, this actually took me a little longer than I thought. I expected to spend maybe like 5 minutes doing this. I think I spent like 15 to 20. I don't know if I'm just a slow writer or what. But first recipe in the books, literally in the book. I would do more, but it is getting a little bit late, and there is one more thing that I want to accomplish in this little cozy vlog, and that's to practice the piano. I actually had a lesson today, but because of the snow, it got canceled. I'm gonna start off with this book, which is basically just a bunch of finger exercises, warm-ups. I'm actually doing this level 1 piano booklet. Something that I was having trouble with last lesson is kind of like the 8th note. I get the concept of like one and the and note is the beat. However, when it comes down to something like this, I was just having trouble getting like the rhythm down here, because this, for example, will go 1 and 2. No, see, I already messed up. 1 and no. This is what I need to practice. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, which that's just a little bit confusing for me. I just need to practice that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the next 10-15 minutes. I definitely need to get back into routine of practicing the piano, because that was a pretty rough session for me. I just need to get that timing down because I'm not used to it, but with practice, anything is possible. I was mistaken. That was not the last thing we'll be doing today. We have one more thing, because I am doing a running challenge, and although we're snowed in, I do have a walking pad, so I will be walking quickly my 1 mile, and then we'll be able to shower, relax, and just go to bed. And yes, you will be seeing me walk that mile in super comfy pants because I don't feel like changing. Alright, you guys, I am gonna call it a night. I really enjoyed this little cozy day in. Honestly, even though I do stay home for the most part because I'm a stay-at-home mom, I feel like today I kind of just released the pressure to really do a lot of the housework, the chore work, and I just went with the flow today, and it went really nicely. So this is just a little reminder to kind of like have more chill days, more laid back days, to kind of just relieve some of that pressure that we kind of just put on ourselves, honestly. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little cozy day in. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.